Hi, welcome to Foodie. Today we're going to try an interesting side dish with rice and cauliflower. It's called Turmeric Roasted Cauliflower with wild rice and apricot and pistachios. I'm going to start on my rice first. I just bought your favorite I have some mixed wild grain rice here, and it takes about 45 minutes to an hour to cook. So I'm going to get that cooking while I prepare the cauliflower. So let me get this going on the stove. So while the rice is cooking, we can get going on the cauliflower. I went the easy way today. Instead of buying a whole head of cauliflower, I just bought a couple bags of the flowerets. Each bag is 10 ounces. I'm going to use about a pound. So if you want to use a whole head of cauliflower, those are usually around 2 pounds, so you'd probably want to double up everything in the recipe. So the first thing I want to do is to get my spices. So I'm going to mix everything in this bowl, a medium-sized bowl. I'm going to start with 3 tablespoons of olive oil, I'm going to mix in the olive oil 2 fresh garlic cloves that I've roughly chopped, 1 teaspoon of turmeric, and a half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. So we can just stir that up a little bit. And I'm using a glass bowl here. I don't want to use the clear plastic bowl to mix things because of the turmeric will definitely stain the color of those. All right, so I'm gonna pour in about 1 pound of flowerets. Try to get these broken into similar size pieces. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure all this gets coated. I think all the pieces are pretty well evenly coated. All right, I've got a baking pan with a lip around it. I've covered it with foil. I want to go ahead and spray it with some cooking spray. So now we can pour our cauliflower onto the baking tray. Spread them out evenly. I'm going to add about a 1/4 cup of, I'm using chicken broth. You can use vegetable broth or beef broth. And I'm just going to pour this on the pan. Let's use a little bit more, maybe a half a cup. It'll help keep from sticking, and also it'll kind of steam the cauliflower a little bit. Let's add some salt to taste. So we're going to put this into a 350-degree oven. I want to check in about a half hour and see how tender this is. So we'll just start with 30 minutes and we'll see what we got. Our rice is almost done. The package that I bought, by the way, it's just Lundberg wild grain rice. Now that it's done boiling, I'm supposed to let it sit for 10 minutes covered. So while I'm doing that, what I'm going to do is kind of pep it up a little bit, give it some flavor. I've got a 1/4 cup of dried apricot, and I've chopped it into small pieces. So we're going to add that. Add 1/4 cup pistachios. We're just going to stir these in there. And now we're going to let this sit. This package says to let it sit for about 10 minutes. And then we'll be ready to serve our cauliflower on rice. First we'll put the rice to add a little bit of salt to the rice. And now we can carefully place the cauliflower on top. Squeeze on top the juice of half of a lemon. And then we're going to top with a little bit of fresh chopped mint. Wow, looks beautiful. All right, here it is. Looks wonderful, smells good. So let's try to get some of the cauliflower, mint, and rice in one bite. Wow. Really good, that lemon juice and the mint, really. It's nice together. It's not a little bit spicy. It's not too bad from that pepper. Yeah. Then when you get a bite of the rice, that apricot gives it a little sweetness. It's wow, really packed full of flavors. I love this recipe. Really good. So if you like the recipe, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe to Foodie right over there. And thank you for watching.